You shouldn't just be having a kid just because you want to mess around with somebody or something like that. That's a terrible reason to have a kid, and you're a bad parent.
Period.
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 Yeah.
What's the oldest woman you would date?
Um, I think somebody that was like, I feel like you might be a little surprised when I say this, but like,
What?
I don't know. I date somebody like, I don't know, like 50 years older.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Like older than me?
Yeah.
What?
You'll get every little bit. You ain't never seen a trip like this. Heaven at your fingertips. Don't you let a minute slip. Just say you have me. Oh, tasty fancy. Hope you don't sleep on me. I got good plenty.
Welcome to the Real Peachy Podcast. Hey y'all, welcome to the Real Peachy Podcast. Hey. Thank you for coming to, this will be episode 3. And this is part 2 of how would you feel if your child was a step parent. And remember, I told you that I was going to interview my kids. So I'm actually going to interview my son first and just see how he feels and, about the subject. So, yeah. Please excuse me. I just woke up and kind of like got myself together, so I still look a little crusty. But I am laying in my son's bed, and we're just, that's the beauty of interviewing your kid. You don't have to like be all, whatever. And excuse my edges, y'all. I'm taking these braids out soon. But anyway, so yeah, I'm about to interview my son, DJ. And thank y'all for looking at the episode so far. If you are looking at this episode first, please go look at the first episode, and then you'll see how I got to this. But subscribe, share me out. Share this with your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your significant other. You feel me? All the things. And then, yeah, we're going to get there. But thanks. Okay, bye. Hey, son.
What up, Mom?
Okay, so what's your name?
My name DJ.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
And what's your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Okay. And, okay, so what else do I want to know about you? Are you employed?
Yes.
Do you like your job?
No.
Do you like money?
Yes.
Are you currently saving to move out?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sad. But I'm happy that you're responsible. How you doing with your credit card?
Good. I'm actually paying it today.
Paying it today?
Should be being paid today.
They automatically taking it out your account, right?
Yeah.
Perfect. And remember I was telling you about investing.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to talk to Lisa J Stocks. Hopefully she's watching this video and she'll be the lady you'll be talking to about that. Okay. So, all right. So, what I was supposed to interview about dating. So you've had your share of dating different types of girls.
Mm.
And I was basically telling them, like, did you watch the video? I sent it to you.
I started watching it and then I got a little sidetracked. I gotta watch the rest of it though.
Okay, so basically I was telling them, like, you've dated different girls, and I pretty much liked all of them except for one, the older girl that you dated. The one that had you tweaking out.
Oh, well, we weren't dating.
Well, y'all was talking.
Yeah.
I ain't like her. So yeah, don't like her. But other than that, the rest of them was pretty cool. But I was also telling them I don't feel like you dated anybody like super, super serious. Like, cause you was young, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you was dating girls, y'all would be together for a couple months or some months, and then y'all would break up.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so now at the age of 19, you're getting older, you're getting ready to get your own place. You know, would you date a girl with kids?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, I told him you wouldn't. I'm like, you don't want to be bothered with no girl with no kids.
As long as like the baby daddy ain't tripping, I don't really care.
You don't really care. Okay. So, because I felt like, now my thing was, I said that I wouldn't mind. Like, you know how some mothers be like, my son ain't got no kids. I don't want him dating no girl with no kids. I was saying my opinion is I wouldn't mind. I feel like mothers tend to be a little bit more responsible. You know what I mean? They have their things together. Most likely they probably got like a spot in the car and a job. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Not to say that girls who are single don't. Right. You know what I mean? Right. But I just feel like they might be a little bit more put together.
Right.
But, I mean, you can look at that both ways. Because you could say girls that's single, with no kids, with no kids, can do more. They might have more money. They might, you know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about babysitters. You ain't got to, you know what I mean? As far as like literally the dating part of it.
Right.
So what do you think the differences are? I'm so shocked that you said yeah. But I guess you older though, so I guess it's like cool. Okay, what do you think the differences are in girls who have kids and girls who don't?
Just like in a general stance, or like you mean just with dating, like what, like just dating them?
Both ways. Just throw some examples out there.
Girls that are single probably will have more free time to do like more stuff and be able to like just, I guess, have more fun in a sense. Well, girls that have kids, they gotta like, you know, stay at home more, or they gotta like they gotta make sure, because their kid is gonna be their number one priority.
Right.
Through anything, it don't matter like what it is. So like, say they at work and they gotta have somebody babysit the kid, or they gotta call off for a day because they son or they daughter or whoever, you know, is sick, or like they gotta base their whole lifestyle around their kid now because they had a kid at, you know, whatever age. Mm-hmm. And they gotta make sure they're cool, and then to get along with the single girl, it's like you don't got to be as responsible for another, like, you know, human being. You get to do more stuff.
Right.
You know, it's pros and cons to dating a single and a girl with kids. I'm not really gonna get into them all like that. But
I want you to. That's the part of the interview.
Okay. Well, yeah. The main thing about dating a single girl is you don't have to worry about someone else's kid, or worrying about some crazy baby daddy that might try and kill you or shoot you or something like that. Right. Or like,
because my mama coming, trust me.
And you don't have to invest time into spending time with their kid.
Right.
If you say y'all end up breaking up, and then you're with or you're a stepdad, but like, or like it was like kind of get into a role, like the kid was like, oh, I look up to him, like I want to be like him, or like I like him, and like, why'd you
break up
with him and everything? Yeah. And it's like, oh, well, we had differences in what we wanted to do, but like if you still want to talk to him, you can, or stuff like that.
Right.
But it's all like generality.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's all like generality based, but it's really personal preference. If you want to date somebody with kids, mm-hmm. You're more than welcome to do that. If you want to date someone without kids, you're more than welcome to do that too. I guess it's all what you're like willing to accept, or like your preference in women, mm-hmm. or maybe you just don't want to have kids, and then you could just take care of their kids, or you want to have kids with them and they don't have kids, or it's all
a lot of possibilities.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It really just depends on what you look for in a woman. at the end of the day, for real.
And okay, so you being 19, right?
Right.
And situation. Let's say you meet a girl and she's pregnant. Would you deal with a girl who's pregnant, or the girl gotta have the child already?
You gotta have a child already.
You don't want to deal with a pregnant girl.
Not if it's not. I guess it's kind of going backwards, but not if it's not my own kid necessarily. It's. I can feel like it's different when the child is already born than when the girl is pregnant.
Yeah, because I feel like you would have a major connection with a child if the girl is pregnant.
You would.
Rather her baby father, because especially if you're really dating a girl, like you're probably gonna be around more than the daddy is,
right?
Because y'all dating,
right?
So that connection would be crazy, like, you know what I mean? If you spending the night with the girl spending the night with you, or you seeing her every day, you know what I mean? So, you know, depending on if the baby father around, you liable to be there when she had a baby, you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
That's a major connection. So you saying no pregnant girls?
Nah.
Okay. What's your limit of how many kids the people gotta have? Like, you young, so if a girl is like, let's say you meet somebody that's like 25 and y'all dating, what's your limit with kids? Like 3, 4, 5, 6?
3.
3?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like so I also was that's why I want you to watch the episode, but I also was telling them I feel like you were a pretty good judge of character. Like, you know, you were laid back, you were a good judge of character, you responsible, but in certain ways I would like you to date like a mother, because I feel like she would have a different type of maturity than somebody without a kid. But I also looked at it in a different way, because I'm like, somebody without a kid, you know, y'all would probably be able to like travel and, you know, but who's to say you can't do that with somebody with a kid? You know what I mean? Right. That's why I like, if you look at did you see the very beginning of the other episode, and I was like, you can't put people in the box because of their circumstances. Yeah, that's what I meant by that. Because a lot of people they like to judge because of one situation. Like, oh, if she is a mother, she can't do stuff. She can't go places. She can't do this. She can't do that. That's not always true. Right. You know what I mean? Or if a girl is single, you might feel like, oh, she doing stuff. She kicking it. She might be a homebody and don't never do nothing and go no place and got a job making $7. Well, I don't know what the minimum wage is, and can't do nothing because she broke all the time. You know what I mean? Right. So it just depends on the circumstance. You feel me? Let me ask this: how would you think I would be?
Like if I dated somebody, how would you feel?
Yeah.
Support it. You probably even watch them. Like, if we were to ask you to.
Definitely would.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, you would.
Definitely would.
I feel like you wouldn't. You probably give us advice on how to better, you know, suitable to take care of it. Like if it, you know, goes that far.
Down to that, right?
You'd be supportive.
Definitely would.
Yeah.
Like, bring the babies on. Come on, Grandma Peach.
Right.
I would love it. I'd be so excited. But you know what? I don't know, because that it would. I think the way your personality is, Dejan, I feel like that'd make you to the point where you would be like, you would be telling her like, come on, you need to get on some birth control because we ain't about to have our own kid.
At least not right now.
Right, like you would be on some that. I mean, your mindset would be like, this cool for me. Like, I don't, because you know how sometimes men be feeling like, I don't know, because you ain't never been in a serious relationship. But, you know, some men be jealous. Like, they be like, well, you got a baby with him. Especially if they cool with their baby father. Mm-hmm. some men be like, well, you got a baby with him, now you about to have my baby. You know what I mean? Like, some men be like that.
I ain't even in a position to have my own baby.
Say it again, son.
I'm not gonna be trying to rush no process of doing that because I feel some type of way. That's dumb.
Dumb. Say it again, yes. And it's a lot of men who feel that way. They will have a baby with a girl or try to have a baby with a girl just because the girl is still cool with their other baby father. Just 'cause, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
weirdo activity.
that's dumb.
Very dumb. So yeah. What else I was about to say? You know, you never know until you like really be dealing with a child. But do you think that once you broke up with the girl, you would still deal with the kid?
If they
Depending on how long y'all been dating.
if they were to reach out, or yeah, I would. Like if they wanted to still speak, yeah.
Okay. Because that's definitely about like the closeness and if the mother allows it. You know what I
I was
mean?
gonna say it all depends on the situation. If they don't want to speak, that's cool too. But if they wanted to speak to me, if they wanted my opinion on, however whatever the situation was. If they needed my help, I would still help them if they asked me.
Okay.
If they wanted my opinion.
I'm just still taken back. I can't believe you said yeah. I really was like, look, I told her before. I said, Dejan gonna be like, no, I'm not dealing with no girl with no kid. Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
So I'm very surprised. I'm surprised. Let me see. Do you have anything to add while I'm thinking of other questions? Because I didn't like write any questions down or.
If you do plan on having on kids, make sure you can take care of the kid. Because if you just having a kid just because you got baby fever and then now you gotta you struggling or you can't even like, you should not have a kid if you're not prepared to have a kid.
Period.
I think that's my stance on that. You can't just be having kids just to have kids. That's not good for the kid. That's not good for you. That's not good for their future, your future, or none of that. You shouldn't just be having a kid just because you want to mess around with somebody or something like that. That's a terrible reason to have a kid, and you're a bad parent.
Period.
Yeah.
What's the oldest woman you would date?
I'd date somebody that was like, I feel like might be a little surprised when I say this, but like,
No way.
I don't know. I'd date somebody like, I don't know, like 50 years older.
50?
Mm-hmm.
Like older than me?
Yeah.
What? You better not bring no grandma here. You would date a 50-year-old Dejan?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
That's a life experience right there.
It surely is.
Mm-hmm.
Now, whoever watching this, nothing against 50-year-olds, because I'm almost there. I'm 42. I'll be 52 soon. I'll be 50 soon. But I can't believe you said that.
I knew you was gonna be surprised when I said it. I could just conjure. I feel what you thought I was gonna say.
Like 30.
Yeah, yeah. But like, it don't matter.
50?
Mm-hmm. I did, yeah.
Boy. I wouldn't even. Listen, you dated 50-year-old, boy, you better be driving the Benz, house keys to the house. Oh, shoot. I'm covering up the camera. Oh, man, that is hilarious. I never expected you to say that. This boy said 50 years old. You think you can handle that, dating a 50-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe that. You For real, you just playing with me.
I'm dead serious.
What's the oldest girl who tried to talk to you? Oldest woman?
That has ever tried to talk to me?
Yeah.
As of right now,
Yeah.
like 20.
20 years old?
Mm.
Oh, so older women really don't try to hit on you.
And then maybe I didn't notice. Maybe I didn't realize it.
Let me ask you. Remember that one girl that used to work with? Did she used to like you?
Who?
The one that used to bring you home that used to have a loud car?
Mm-mm.
And then she had got the new car?
Nah, it was like a little brother, big sister.
I used to
type
think she
situation.
liked you. I'm thinking like, but I know she was older.
Mm.
I used to think she liked you. I used to be like,
Mm-mm.
alright, girl. She too. But I didn't think she was that old, though. She seemed like a nice girl, though.
Mm.
But, okay, yeah. I can't believe you said 50. That is hilarious. 50 years old.
Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Hey, I ain't even mad at you, though, but I'm just surprised. I'm clutching my figurative pearls about that, because that is funny as heck. Hilarious. Okay. Let's see. So you dating 50-year-olds. Lord have mercy. That's a wrap for today's episode of the Real Peachy Podcast. Remember, you're the main character in your own peachy story. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and join my membership for the next time for more juicy conversations. And my continued prayers are for you to always be safe and stay dangerous. Peachy out. Bye.